75% of the jobs of the future will require STEM skills. Now, we know that girls are in the minority in maths and science classes at school. That puts them at an immediate disadvantage when you are looking at the jobs of the future. We have a long pipeline that we need to be developing for our girls in particular. We need to make sure that they are given the opportunities to understand what the jobs of the future are likely to be, but we also need to give them the opportunity to understand what it will be like to create a job for themselves. And that's when innovation clearly comes into play.
It's absolutely critical that we engage women in STEM disciplines, both learning it and understanding it, having literacy in it, but more important, having capabilities in it. Future economic base of both Australia and Southeast Asia is changing rapidly, and traditional industries require STEM skills and STEM leadership. When you actually do open the doors of opportunity for women in this space, it leads to economic empowerment. And we know that if we invest in women, they're actually going to reinvest that into their communities, into growing businesses, and into growing opportunities for other people as well, all around their community and all around their country. And it's absolutely vital we encourage them to do that.
If we want more women in leadership and innovation and STEM, we really need to have stronger role models, and women need to be allowed to grow throughout their careers and be encouraged and trained throughout that growth as well. So that's going to be a real key driver in this space.
It is so incredibly important that we increase STEM representation within all of the different technology sectors of our economy. It's the competencies that are taught through those disciplines that teach us the ways to think and also be able to apply judgment in the kinds of roles that we see emerging in a technology-fueled world. Making sure that we've got more girls studying STEM subjects at school is equally important, because that diversity of thinking is how we absolutely unlock intellectual power in our economy.
So when the Women's Dialogue was devised, when we talked about it, we really did talk about having to shift the needle, not just in Australia, but globally. And the best place for us to start doing that on a national and international level was to look at our nearest and closest neighbours. So we looked at the ASEAN region and how we could work together to move that dial. We need to talk about women and opportunities for women. We need to talk about innovation and ways that women can excel and how we can develop our leaders there. We need to talk about STEM, science, technology, engineering and maths, and how we can encourage more of our young girls to take up the study of maths and science and to pursue careers in that area.